Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, Braun neutralizes the expected nuclear explosion at Northlands Park in the feature event, the St. Cecilia Cup. Goliath's boy swats away rivals in the feature event at Santa Rosa Park in Trinidad, while Caribbean reinsmen are in fine form at the Northlands Park racetrack in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Also in Canada, the hard-knocking 7-year-old gelding the Pizza Man was pure grit in taking the Northern Dancer Stakes at Woodbine. But first, to Jamaica we go, where the American-bred colt Braun faced 9 rivals in a competitive open allowance contest for the St. Cecilia Cup. Top-class sprinter Campesino from the stables of 14-time champion trainer Philip Fiani was the 6-5 favorite for the 1300-meter contest. There was strong support for 1,000 Guinness hero in Nuclear Affair, who was sent off at 2-1, while Garrison Abroad's 4-year-old American-bred colt Braun was bet to the tune of 6-1. Ace commentator Brian Rickman picks them up with 500 meters to run.
As they're about to leave the 5/16th and come into the lane, Force du Jour tackled by Campesino, and Campesino is asked to accelerate at the top of the lane. Dream Come True near the rail. White against it in the white cap, that's Braun. Traditional Prince racing in behind horses and Sir Budget out wide, but Campesino has a narrow lead. Dream Come True and Braun form the line of 3. These battle for it as they flash past the 16th pole, and Braun now picks it up and opens a length over Dream Come True. Braun cripples them and wins it by Dream Come True is second. Phineas is third.
So Braun gets a dream run from the quarter pole and it charges up on the inside rail to win for jockey Aaron Chatry and owner Mike Ross. The final time, a smart 1 minute 17 and 1/5 of a second for 6.5 furlongs. To Trinidad we go, where Goliath's boy was sent off at 6-1 in a field of 10 horses in the feature event at Santa Rosa Park on a wet track over 1,100 meters or 5.5 furlongs. The purse, $44,000 TT dollars, or approximately 6,500 US. The American-bred Simple Side was the 6-5 favorite in a field of 9 over 1,100 meters or 5.5 furlongs. In the end, it was another Yankee, Goliath's boy, bet at 5-1, who travelled best to the finish.
And Stars of Fire leads by a half length. Furthest out is Blue Oracle. In between them is Goliath's boy. Then a long gap back to Simple Side, and he is starting to find his best stride. He has left Hail the Chief in 5. After Hail the Chief comes Sea of Dance, Uncle Norman and Enzo. They turn to the judge, and Star Sapphire still has the call. She is now being shown the whip, and Star Sapphire quickly opens up by a length and a half as Magic Rusty has bolted at the top of the home stretch. It's Star Sapphire, and Goliath's boy now takes over. Goliath's boy takes over at the 100-meter marker and is striding well clear. Simple Side is trying on the outside, but Goliath's boy has them.
So the 5-year-old gelding Goliath's boy, ridden by Ronald Tiger Ali for trainer Hariram Gobin, owner Shiva Maharaj and the groom Garvin Ellis, outsprinted rivals on a sloppy track. The final time, a decent 1 minute 7 seconds flat for 1,100 meters. To Woodbine we go, where 8 horses went postwards in the Northern Dancer Stakes over 1.5 miles on the turf track. Horse number 7, the Pizza Man, had gone winless in 2016 and was a well-beaten 6th in his most recent effort on August 13. We picked them up at the top of the stretch.
And world approval in front, the Pizza Man within earshot. On the outside, Danish Dynaformer. Here's Wake Forest. Wake Forest exploding, and down the outside, Majid. World approval in front. World approval, the Pizza Man. Wake Forest, Majid and Danish Dynaformer. Wake Forest is coming with the Pizza Man at world approval. The Pizza Man. Wake Forest and world approval. The Pizza Man. The Pizza Man has won the Northern Dancer.
The hard-knocking gelding the Pizza Man delivers for his French jockey Flavien Prat, trainer Roger Brueggemann and owner Richard Papis on a greasy turf course at Woodbine. The Pizza Man registered his 17th win from 30 starts and is being primed for his next assignment, the Breeders' Cup Turf in November. We remain in Canada but move from Woodbine and head west to the Northlands Park track in Alberta, where Barbadian jockey Rico Walcott rode 5 winners on the 12-race card last Saturday. Trinidadian jockey Keishan Balgobin rode a triple, while Jamaican reinsman Shamari Muir rode a double. The 3 combined for 10 wins on the 12-race card. Walcott continued his rampage on Wednesday, winning 2 of the 8 races. There was 1 win apiece for TNT's Keishan Balgobin, Barbadian Ronaldo Cumberbatch, and Jamaican Andre Martin. Here's Walcott booting home the 2-year-old double bear for trainer Tom Rycroft over 5.5 furlongs, beating Halkirk with Keishan Balgobin and the Flying Dagger with Shamari Muir aboard. Walcott leads all jockeys at Northlands Park with 84 wins ahead of Jamaican Dane Nelson in second on 45. Keishan Balgobin and the Barbadian Prince Welch are tied for third on 44 wins, while another Jamaican, Shamari Muir, rounds out the top 5 with 31 wins.
We've been at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Come right along next week.